Cartoon Obsession. Hello everybody, my name is Nathan and I am the man with a cartoon obsession. Before I get started with today's video, I want to announce the winners of the Obscure Review polls for those of you who aren't in the official Cartoon Obsession Discord, linked down below, and didn't see them. The obscure cartoon I will be reviewing next month is Kappa Mikey, and the obscure anime I'll be reviewing is Monster Rancher. Thank you to those who voted, and I hope you all enjoy those reviews. Now on to today's video. I wasn't originally planning on reviewing this show, but since the virus delayed some things, I changed my schedule around a little bit. So today, we'll be taking a look at the Netflix series Glitch Techs. Glitch Techs is a series that is distributed by Netflix, but it was actually produced by Nickelodeon. The series went through issues such as production delay, but they were able to avoid canceling it. On February 21st, 2020, the first 9 episodes were released on Netflix, 10 if you count the 2-part episode as 2 separate episodes. The series was created by Eric Robles and Dan Milano, the latter of whom is a voice actor and writer for Robot Chicken. This series revolves around 2 teenagers, Hector Hi-Fi Nieves and Miko Mikeo Kubota, who are both hardcore gamers, and they end up getting a job at Hinobi, which is a video game store that is actually a front for a group of people who fight video game glitch monsters that escape into the real world, and those people are known as Glitch Techs. They also have to erase the memories of anyone who has seen the glitch. It's an interesting concept, but nothing necessarily groundbreaking. Also, this is another show that doesn't tell a deep story with different arcs, at least not at the moment. It's just a fun, episodic action and comedy, Saturday morning type cartoon. Something reminiscent of maybe Teen Titans or Shaolin Showdown. Or, given the whole video game aesthetic, maybe even Code Lyoko, where there was a story, but not to the same extent as more recent cartoons like Adventure Time or Steven Universe. The action in the show is pretty solid. Of course, it's kid-friendly violence, so nothing too intense. It's equivalent to that of playing a video game that's rated E, or maybe E10+. The same can be said for the humor, and while a fair amount of the jokes are more for gamers, there's still a lot of humor here that anybody can enjoy.
What about the ball pit? You love the ball pit. I do not love it. What?
That being said, there are plenty of references to video games throughout the show, of course. There's an episode that's really just one big Castlevania reference, and an episode where they have to defeat the glitch by playing a Candy Crush-like puzzle game. They don't get too obscure with the references, at least not that I've noticed, but then again, I'm only a casual gamer. For example, I've never played a Castlevania game, but I still enjoyed the episode where they referenced it. While I think you might get more of a kick out of the show if you're big into video games, you don't necessarily have to play video games to enjoy Glitch Techs. Another enjoyable aspect of the series is the music. It's very energetic and again mainly video game inspired, but it's upbeat enough to get you invested in the action. Visually, this show does a great job of doing that as well. It's a bright, vibrant, and colorful show. The battles look enthralling, the backgrounds look great, and I especially like the character designs. Although one weird little nitpick I have is with the teeth. I don't understand why they have that little chip in them like that, but it's not a big deal. Now let's move on from the character designs to the characters themselves. I enjoy the dynamic between the 2 main characters, Five and Miko. Miko is the high-energy girl with wacky antics, and Five, while not necessarily the straight man, is slightly lower energy than Miko. The 2 share great chemistry, and I never feel a moment where one character is overshadowing the other. The real straight man is Phil, the Glitch Tech's boss. He does a good job at being the authority figure of the group. He's firm but fair. Just about every other member of the team is solid and likable, except for Mitch Williams. I can't stand Mitch at all. He's a top-ranked gamer and also one of the veteran members of the Glitch Techs. Egocentric doesn't even begin to describe him. He's one of the cockiest cartoon characters I've seen in a while, maybe ever. Not to mention he abuses his power as a Glitch Tech and mistreats all of his teammates. The only redeemable quality he has is the fact that he usually never ends up having the last laugh. I dislike the character, but I'm glad he gets his just desserts. One other character I wanted to mention very briefly is Birdie. He's your typical nerdy loser, but I wanted to mention him because he bears a striking resemblance to his voice actor, Josh Sussman. If he doesn't look familiar, maybe this will jog your memory. He always gets typecasted as nerdy characters, but it's still an enjoyable performance nonetheless. And this is a good segue to the voice acting in general. Much like everything else in this show, it has a great amount of energy. Everybody fills their role well. I can't think of anybody who reinvents the wheel with their performance, but there are also no performances that are less than good. Really, there are no aspects of the series that are less than good. The series is a standard run-of-the-mill Saturday morning action cartoon like I mentioned earlier, but it's a really good one. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I'm a sucker for those kinds of shows. This is a fun, colorful, and energetic cartoon that can be enjoyed by gamers and non-gamers alike. Overall, I give Glitch Techs an 86 out of 100. There will be more episodes coming to Netflix in the future, and I can't wait for them.
Next thing I know, the TV's all, don't move, and I was all, boom, wow! You believe me, don't you?
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have any other cartoons, anime, or other animated works that you want me to talk about in the future, please let me know. After all, it's not my channel, it's our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to check out my social media pages, audition for an outro, and join the official Cartoon Obsession Discord, the links for all of which are in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
I'm Paradise, and thank you for watching Cartoon Obsession.